Afternoon baseball on the show with this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Number 62 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Fisher sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Piscotty leads off first with 1 away. Look out. 2-0 now.
2 balls.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Set. Here's the 3-1. The knees taken for a strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1, 0-1. At 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two and one to the A's first baseman. 2 out with the man at first. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. 1 left for Oakland. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Marco Estrada, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And they start him out away with a called strike. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Coming to the plate now, number 8 is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. Popped up. Semien is right there. And that's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Semien ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's Randal Grichuk as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Guerrero is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Teoscar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A runner on first with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Mark Canha is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Foul. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Canha. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Line drive to left. Fisher has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fisher racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. In his career, Profar is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 5, Chris Herman.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Chris Herman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Fouled away. Oh and 2. Here it is. Count remains at 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
A 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Drilled to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Teoscar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Justin Smoke is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Smoak. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Smoak is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That's inside. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3rd inning, no score to this point. The count now at 2-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
The 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Standing in, Reese McGuire as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home 3rd. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, number 8.
Striding into the box, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over. Runners back. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance.
Bichette leads off second with one gone in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two pitch, and it's fouled away. Line toward right center, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll...
First pitch on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
In now to Oscar Hernandez.
Hey, Oscar Hernandez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Smoak.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Laureano ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But one more look here at the big blow in the inning for the Jays. A grand slam home run. We're through 3 north of the border. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Olson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next up for the A's, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 down. The relay throw. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ramon Laureano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Grichuk moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now batter, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He's got it. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Pitch on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Grounded weakly to the left. Chapman's got it. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Derek Fisher.
So stepping in, Derek Fisher comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Hit hard down the line. Chapman brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 10.
So digging in now, Reese McGuire looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bo Bichette would be next. A strike, and it's 3-1. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 11.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a fast Oakland Pen. McGuire leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off for Oakland.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Catcher, number 5, Chris Herman.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Chris Herman.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up. over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second
Now
out.
batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Piscotty carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in, number 8, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The second baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit to first. Olsen scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball well outside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. The 3-2 one more time. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category, and sure enough, his name is right there at the top. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Jason Ornelas enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jason Ornelas.
Chris Davis will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Olson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ornelas will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Canha. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out with the man at first. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail here 4-0. New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. So striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Smoak.
Here's Justin Smoak now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 3 for 6. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Rowdy Tellez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Smoke, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in now, Reese McGuire. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field. A base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third. So the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Blue Jays strand 3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
This is popped up. Tellez has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Herman.
So coming to the plate, Chris Herman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off. Hit out towards second. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 4-0. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Stepping up now, number 8. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. A 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball,
off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Justin Smoke, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Rowdy Tellez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the A's nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. The bouncer to the left side. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Into the last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Piscotty, the runner at second with one away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder.
Derek Law enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Chris Davis will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And the 2-1. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Canha, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two out with the man at first. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another try at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Jays are out in front, 6-2. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Fisher. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder, Derek Fisher.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Diekman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 11.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Joaquin Soria answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Joaquin Soria.
Into the box now, number 8. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
McGuire over at second. Bichette at first, 1 gone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team in runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a tough spot in a game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
On the ground is short. This could be two. Profar for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in once again, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off against Derek Law as they're down to their final 3 outs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Tellez over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Slow grounder to first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now that sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Herman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Count still at 1-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Herman is off at first with 2 away. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2, the final total today. The Blue Jays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 62 earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
it.